Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome to another video. Today we are doing a player review. New player in the Serie A League SBC, Gosens. Please, apologies if I got it wrong. Gosens. Left mid, very interesting card here because he's a left mid who's got great stats going forward. 97 pace, 93 dribbling, 88 shooting, 89 passing, 90 physical, but also 85 defending, so he could literally play anywhere, in striker, in the wing, in CDM, and fullback. So we're going to do a review on this card. Of course, we're going to use him in his natural position, which, well, I say natural, the position in that the card states, but I think it's very intriguing to see if he could be a legit option for a complete formation change in game. Play him in left back, and of course, you know, if he plays good in left back, he should play good in CDM. So what we're going to be checking is agility, defensive awareness, etc. Once we unlock him, which we're about to now, we've only got one team left to do, which is Brescia. Very expensive, but I've already done it. We're going to claim it. That's the team. Get a pack as well, but we won't be opening the pack, so we're just concentrating on this card. And yeah, we'll see his in-game now. We're going to see his in-game, and hopefully his in-game stats are decent. Either way, I was going to do him because we do League SBCs on a reg. Make sure we select the correct guy. Look, they put him on the left. That's so out of order. They want you to mess up. They want you to mess up. Right, so let's check it out. So he's 3-star, unfortunately, but I'm not a believer in the card is alive or dead based on that. You can have amazing cards without 4-star at least. You can. I know it's a preference for everyone, including me, but we'll see. Medium high, which is interesting. Obviously, that really works out with him being a fullback. That makes me feel like he's going to be a better fullback than, you know, going forward. If he was high, that would be really interesting. He's left-footed, which is cool. It's always good to have a little left footer in there. Just looking at his stats now. I'm looking at this live. I've not looked at it in Footbin before the video. So amazing pace, great attacking positioning, finishing's not as high as you want it to be, but that can be improved. Shot power is amazing. Passing, vision's not as where you want it to be at this stage of the game. Short passing's good, crossing's great, but to be honest, that crossing stat needs to be 250 for it to be applied to this gameplay. Agility 85, balance 82. That worries me with the potential of him being a CDM at this late stage of the game. Reactions are great, ball control great, dribbling great, stamina 94, which is very good because he has, if you're playing him in left wing, he's got high defensive, so he's going to need the stamina for that. And then defensive stats are decent. So actually, let's see if there's a trait on this. He's got early crosser. Interesting. I've not seen that yet. I don't believe I've had a card that has that either. So I wonder if that means anything. So what we're going to do, we're going to play a few games with him. We'll start him off in his normal position, and we'll move him down to left back, and then we'll get some action with him in CDM as well. To be honest with you, I think we all know that fullbacks can work in CDM, but it'll be good to try him out. So we're going to go ahead and do that. See you in a bit. Okay, so we're going to go into a game now. This is how I'm going to have to start the game to get Gosens on cam. We'll take out Lucas Diva straight away. We've started him off with a sniper, which will improve his dribbling and shooting, of course. And we'll see how we get on. And yeah, we'll catch you in the gameplay in a moment. Making an inside run. Okay, that's a bit interesting. Not exactly what I need when there's so many bodies in the midfield here. You can definitely feel the acceleration's great, but you can feel the balance is an issue with this card. Even with the sniper. Yeah. You can definitely feel the acceleration's great, but you can feel the balance is an issue with this card. Even with the sniper. Oh, Lucas Legend, okay. Yeah, his balance is weird, man. He feels like he's about to fall over, or he's on his tiptoes all the time. That's what it feels like. He has a very good short acceleration. I really can't see how this card would work as a fullback. I don't see it, but we'll try. Doesn't make the best of runs. He makes inside runs all the time, and that's not what I've got. That's not what I've got set for the players to do. Yeah, his balance is weird, man. Very weird cards. I don't know if he's. It's hard to describe, like, because I'm obviously got the controller in my hand. I can really feel the feedback, and it just feels like it's slightly off. This could be a good thing in terms of how an opposition will look at the player. Does he look like he's being unpredictable with his runs? I'm not sure. For me, it's confusing me. There's no OP nature of him playing in an attacking position. There's nothing like, oh wow, brand new cards, what can he do? His balance it's lower than what it actually says in my opinion, but we do get a chance here. Could be an assist, okay. They managed to get through, but he's 100% not a classic. He's not a classic player. He is very unique. Is it OP or not? I don't think it can be, but he managed to get past. Very accurate pass to Belgrano. Okay. Okay, so there obviously what's really valuable is him helping. If he was to play him in fullback, in the wing, sorry, he will do very well in helping the fullback, giving additional support. That is something that can't be understated, which was just shown then. Seems to be quite hard for anyone to tackle him. Weird, it's got this weird running. It's like he's almost off the pitch slightly. Let's have an, oh, I was going to have a long shot there, but that's not going to happen. Look at this. Look at his pace. Look, I'm controlling him now. This is in the first half. He does not have the pace that is on his card. No chance. His balance, he just feels like he's slightly off. Obviously, his balance does say he's off, but look, so that's his weak foot. That's a weak foot shot, but his balance is... Okay, so what will help his balance is the physical aspect for sure. That definitely helps. There, he gets shrugged off, unfortunately. It's just not an OP card, I don't feel. He's holding quite a wide position there. That ball control is terrible, man. That was a simple ball for him to control. He does not make runs that are really helpful, I'll be honest with you. Obviously, the goal came from an assist from... I don't know what Davies is doing there. The goal came from an assist down that left side. An assist from him, but he doesn't make, like, inventive runs. He's always too close to the fullback. Nice interchange from Davies. Davies going to get that. Yeah, it's weird. He seems to be always hugging the fullback. It's very strange. He is knackered, man. He is knackered. He can't run. But look, again, that's the one thing. Playing him in left wing. Yes, he got an assist. Fantastic, but in general play, the most impressive thing about him in general play in left wing is that he was able to help defensively. So I think that shows you what we're going to do next in the next game. He doesn't have a good enough balance. His attacking positioning is pretty poor. His runs that he makes quite poor, which is obviously linked to attacking positioning. So yeah, I'm not sure if that card is a winger at all, to be honest with you. And he doesn't have the pace. He doesn't have the 98 was the acceleration. He is pretty quick, don't get me wrong, but he's not up there. Okay, so playing the second game, I'm putting Gosens into left back. Honestly, normally I like to give players a little bit more time, but he is nowhere near a left winger that you need at all. There's so many other options that are mad OP. So we're going to have him in left back because, like I said in the first game, his most impressive parts of his gameplay were actually helping in defence. I know he had an assist, but it was... Yes, he got in the right position. Yes, he passed it and he did assist, but, you know, most players could do that. So we'll see how he gets on this game. Okay. It's very weird having him in left back now, but I feel like he'd be way more effective here. Try and get him involved on the ball. He does have a good acceleration. He does have a lot way better acceleration. already, he is, I feel, way more comfortable for the type of card he's got. It feels like, I don't know what his normal card is. I swear his normal card is a left mid. I'm pretty sure, but it feels like his card is naturally made for fullback. Oh my gosh, it's quite hard to review a left back in a sort of limited time, but what I'm looking for is positioning. So if you look at the bottom of the screen, he's in positioning. He's getting help from Davies because he's on the left side as well. He's already bursting forward, and I haven't even used the L1 for him to do that. So I feel like this could be a real fun left. It's got the potential of a real fun left back. Gosens he's very attacking minded, so you'll obviously have to I swear I've got fullback stay back, but he wants to get involved. He's very, very high up. Smashing tackle. Okay. He enjoys a tackle. Okay, he seems like a tough cookie to lose the ball. Gonna have a try and have a long shot here. Got closed down, unfortunately. He's very adventurous. He might be too adventurous, to be honest with you. He could cause issues. He is so wanting to go forward as left back. It could cause quite a bit of issue. But we're having fun with him now in a non-committed review. But I think it could be a bit of an issue here. It's weird when you've got a player like this in left back, you really notice how amazing he is going forward, because obviously left backs are not designed to be amazing to go forward, right? So that is a plus, but it's almost like an unfair test, because most left backs are not going to be feeling as good going forward like a left winger, like this guy. He's so look at him. Look, he's ahead of Davies, who's currently playing left mid. That's crazy. He's 100% way more exciting in left back than he is in left wing, which is quite weird to say, but that's how I feel. Luis Gustavo's having to cover for him all the time. So I guess as long as you've got someone who can do that, but he's definitely a good option here. When you want to break down, in foot champs especially, when you want to break down an opponent, this might be a great secret like weapon, you know? This might be when you're really trying to find out how to unlock someone and everything you do is it's just not working. You need that extra sparkle. He could provide it as an extra little overlapping player. So yeah, it could work. Maybe it could work as bringing him on as a sub as a left back. Maybe that might work. I think yeah, we've already got Davies as our current left back in the team, but his physicality, his extra attacking position, I think it's yeah. It's just, I'm trying to balance out in my head, is it worth the sort of extra dimension that he gives over the potential like being a liability in the team with leaving so much space in the background? You have to have the right CDM. You really do. Big gap there for Gosens. Big gap. We mess up, but that gap, you're just able to burst right through is impressive. This is the downside. You have to make sure you've got the right players to cover for him, because look, he's still on the right hand side of the picture trying to get back. But that could be the issue. So if you're going for a goal, I think he's a great option. It's something similar that Arsenal do in real life. A few times they might bring on Kolasinac when they're a goal down to play left back, because he offers that extra explosive runs and extra option in attack. Some people will say, why have you brought on Kolasinac? And I see why they do it, because they can get an extra outlet on the left side. It feels like this situation. I'll take the corner with Gosens. Okay, that's really nicely whipped in from them. Really nicely whipped in. Normally corners are a pain in the ass to take, but that seemed relatively easy from him. But yeah, much more impressive as we head into the end of this game. Much more impressive. A definite viable option to have him in left back for sure. Okay, so we're in the third game. We've put him into CDM, stroke CM. So he's going to be a support role in the middle. And we've put a sentinel on him. I'm going to take this corner with him. That corner we did in the last game. Let's bring it out to him again. And see, because I think he's got good crossing stats, I'm pretty sure. Okay, he gets a foul out of that. I don't know how. Using Goshen's card. Look, he's so aggressive. So aggressive. This might be an actual viable option. Just the way he was mad aggressive in the first second. Look at his positioning here. So there's a bit of lag. Great positioning on his own. Ready on the move. Let's have a crack. This could be a viable option in C. It's not in CDM, but CM for sure. If he can be fantastic defensively, which he was in fullback, but have this as an option of running forward, fantastic. This could be quite exciting in CDM. Look at the position there. He's always in so much space. He's moving already straight away. This is clutch for foot champs, and he's made a fantastic run here. He's got a bad weak foot, but we're going to go back, cut back. Can I get a shot off? I'm going to try. But you see, the position was there. The position was there, and he was there again to retrieve it as soon as the ball went loose. So this is a great card in this central role. How much space is on his own. And then from here, you don't have to, like with, you know, quite a lot of CDMs in the game who are just set up for just defending. You don't have to then let it, you know, give the ball to an attacking person to do the magic. He could do the magic from there. You know, so less needing for transitioning the play to a more of attacking guy. He can get it started himself. But he's there, lovely ball. Oh, that was a great play. It was offside, I think, or maybe it was onside, but that was a great play. Look how much space he is there. He just came out from the shadows, ready to offer support. This is a great card to have in central midfield. So refreshing. Really, really refreshing. And slow. Look how much he's always moving in the right space. Always. Again, he's ready to move. This is what I needed, man. Players were just stuck, stodgy, didn't move. The winger situation, no chance. Here we go. Can we get an assist here? Rafa on his left. Let's go, man. There we go. There we go. Really effective in the central role. Not even close on the other positions. This is his position for sure. If you're playing, so at the moment I'm playing 4-3-3. I've got two holding. Well, no, so I've got one holding, one attacking in Ozil, and this guy is a sort of middle box-to-box CM. And it's a great card, man. You don't need the 4-star skills with a card in this position. I can't see how I can't have this card starting. I can't see how I can't have it starting. Look at him. Look at the position again. No one's near him. Absolutely no one's near him. Again, he moves. He keeps moving. He's ready to go. Amazing card. Amazing card in the CM role. I can't wait to try him in foot champs already, and I hate foot champs. To have him move into his position. Look at that. Straight away, the ball was there. He was already in the space. He's ready in the space to collect it. You don't have to do much running with him. He's calling for it again. Arm up. Oh, fantastic pass. Oh, there's so much lag here. That was fantastic. Apologies for the lag. Apologies, apologies, apologies. Alright, so that wraps up the gameplay with Gosens, if that's how you say his name, Gosens. So first game, left wing, wasn't that impressed with him. Yes, he got an assist, but I feel like that could have been done with anyone. There's so many other options that you've got there. Rafa, Kent, Carrasco, Mahrez, you've got so many options. He was better in left back, but at the same time, left back with the options that are available for left back, I don't think it's a position that needs to be cracked with this card. But however, in CM stroke CDM stroke cam box to box, he is insane. So in game I was doing it like this, and I put on, let's just say, Rafa. This card on a sentinel was insane. He was able to get up and down, perfect passing, perfect physical, perfect defending, attacking position, defensive positioning. Amazing, amazing. He felt really alive. Being in the middle of the pitch. On the right hand side, if you remember at the beginning of the gameplay, he was just not moving, and if he was moving, he was only moving inside into the fullback, which was not effective. Yeah, so this is where the card came alive in the final game, and honestly, I love anyone who knows me. He's not here now, but Paulinho's flashback I've been using forever. I love that card. But I want to find a way to get him to start in game. What I would do is have him here, have him linked up with someone somehow, maybe even start Lucas Leiva and become one of those guys that does a substitution at the beginning of the game. But honestly, guys, please, please, please try him out in this central midfield position. when you look at a card like this and you think, oh, he's a left winger, I must trust what EA have told me. Don't ever do that, ever. Especially with a card like this. When you look at the base stats of the card, with it being 85 defending and stuff like that, you're like, okay, cool, he can tackle, okay, but this guy has more than that. His attacking and defensive positioning is so good. So at the beginning of the game, let me swap him there to show you what he gets with the chem and the sentinel boost. So attacking position 99. So I don't know if it's exactly been confirmed or explained what attacking position does, or if it's just affected for people in the final third, but I don't believe it's that. I believe it's attacking position as in being in the central of the pitch, just being available for your player, for your teammate. I think that's what attacking position means too. I don't think it just means getting into a space down the wing or get into a space in the middle and shooting. Just okay, is defending, defensive awareness. So it was 88, it moved up to a 98. That was definitely shown. And yeah, look at it makes this card amazing using a sentinel. He doesn't really need the strength and aggression, I don't believe, but the aggression maybe in the initial sprint to get to a player to make that tackle is important. So this card is an amazing CM. I didn't try him as a strict CDM. I don't think I need to. I feel like I've seen enough to say he would be good there, but I feel like it would be a waste having him as an actual CDM that's disciplined. I feel like if you can have a balance in your midfield of someone like Luis Gustavo, he's the guy that sits back. Have someone here on the left who is an in-between, and have someone like Ozil who you say, go and do your thing. I think that's perfect. For an everyday sort of game, for a majority of your foot champs. And yeah, that's it really. So I really enjoyed that. Eventually I did. I really didn't enjoy him at all in the wing. I was thinking about using him as striker and C, but there's just no point at all. And left back, it's just a waste. You've got so many options. I've got Davies here. There's no way that Davies comes out of the team to accompany him. So I'm glad I found somewhere. And for me to get Paulinho out of the team, anyone that knows me, that's a big deal. I'm considering taking out Paulinho. He's one of my favourite players this whole of FIFA. So that might say something on its own. That statement I've just said there, I'm willing to take out my favourite player of FIFA 20. So I'll leave it on that. Please hit the like button, subscribe button. Let me know where you've used him. If you've used him as a similar way that I've done in the last game. You may have gone with the left wing. You might say he's an amazing left winger. You might have tried him in striker. Also, let me know what chem style you've used as well. I'll be interested to hear that. And yeah, till next time. Peace.